Tonight, I am honoured to be standing in front of you, not only as head boy, but as a student and friend. Tonight we celebrate success, the success of the 5 students in our school. Each and every one of you have worked hard over the past 10 months to be here today. I would like to congratulate you all for being recognised as being at the top of your academic game. I hope that you come away from tonight knowing that the hard work was worth the achievement. I hope that you also come away with a deeper understanding of what it means to be a student at THS High School. Ut prosum patriae, that I may be worthy of my country. Hence the motto of our school. Now, it all sounds a little old school patriotic. A Latin motto and a phrase that carries little significance to those who haven't taken the time to understand it. But on closer inspection, it gives us insight into how our school prepares its students for the future. I, like all in this room, are proud to be a New Zealander. Hiding down in the most God-forsaken corner of the world, we show the rest of the world that we are a country that constantly punches above its weight. I believe that to be worthy of our country, we must demonstrate 3 traits. The first is hard working. Our country was forged first by talented England and later by the colonists, who all arrived from distant countries looking for a place to call home. The history of our country and town is rich in stories of the people that worked hard. They worked hard to provide food, shelter and income for their families. New Zealand was one of the last islands on earth to be inhabited by humans. There was no reward or safeguard for those who didn't make ends meet. Today, we don't face the same challenges of controlling action or catching food. We face an internal battle to stay focused and motivated to achieve. As humans, we work and learn to find things that we love doing. As New Zealanders, we often like to think of ourselves as hardworking. In fact, the citizens of almost every country in the world think of themselves as hardworking. What makes us as New Zealanders different is that the instinct to work hard and a can-do attitude is in our blood. I'm not just talking about the colonists flaying up potato famine, but every person that has come to New Zealand has come here on their own journey. To be worthy of our country is to live up to the heritage of those before us. We owe it to ourselves and to our country to work hard. The second trait is generosity. New Zealand was recently recognised as the 2nd most generous country in the world. Our record for donating to charitable organisations is second only to the US. But it's not just money we're renowned for giving. New Zealanders give their time, skills and knowledge to benefit others. One of our best known role models is Sir Edmund Hillary. Soon after he completed his ascent of Everest, he returned to Nepal to find a way to help his poor country. He built many schools and hospitals during his numerous visits. My favourite Ed Hillary story is the one about the group he led in the search for the mysterious Yeti. The trip was funded by several wealthy Americans set on making their personal claim to fame. Ed was determined to get as much money as he could out of the rich Americans to benefit the Nepalese. So he hired the Nepalese as support people and paid them far more than what they asked for, so that the money could benefit the poor communities. Ed Hillary is a perfect example of a New Zealander worthy of this country. The third trait that I think makes us worthy of our country is gratefulness. There's not many days that go by when I don't thank God that I was born in New Zealand. Every time I see a picture of a child fleeing from their own war-torn country, or read a story about Donald Trump leading the US presidential race, I give thanks that we live in a safe, liberal, democratic, free country that doesn't even have snakes or crocodiles. A French friend who has lived in New Zealand for the past 9 years told me recently that she was blown away every time she hears a Kiwi thank the driver as they get off a bus. She said in France it's normal to abuse the driver when they get off a bus. I'm grateful too that I go to THS High School. I remember an Aero reviewer tell me a couple of years ago, when she was interviewing students, that this is one of the few schools she has visited where all the teachers actually enjoy their jobs, love kids, and love to teach. I believe that our generation is at risk of taking this all for granted. If we don't acknowledge how fortunate we are, we will continually be dissatisfied with stuff that's really trivial compared with what so many others in the world have to deal with. Thames High School has so many role models who are worthy of their country. I want to mention a couple who had a significant impact on me. Mr. Dupree. As we have already seen tonight, we have some wonderful, talented musicians and performance groups. He goes above and beyond being worthy of our country. He is hardworking in writing music for the productions, arranging pieces, leading rehearsals twice a week, first thing in the morning, plus juggling all of this with teaching 5 music classes. Leading extracurricular music groups is not in his job description. He does it for the love of his students and music. He is the reason that I've enjoyed music so much at school. The next person is my phono teacher, Mrs. Fletcher. As some of you will know, for pretty much my whole school career, I've aspired to be a pilot in the Royal New Zealand Air Force. At the start of this year, when we were planning out my path and what I would do in 2017, she said to me, we need a plan B. I thought this wasn't necessary, as I had everything figured out. When I injured myself a couple of months ago, I was told that I won't be joining in 2017. Not only did she support me through this tough time, but with the persistence, I had direction for my future beyond school. I'm proud not only to her as a father teacher, but as a friend. All my teachers this year, Mr. Dupree, Mrs. Sim, Mrs. Hammond, Mr. Dobson, and Mr. Kroll, have all helped me with my academic pursuits. They've put up with all of my absences while I've been away following non-academic pursuits, and have put real effort into helping me achieve my goals. I'm grateful for all of these teachers who put their students first and are so generous in going above and beyond their jobs. Sam, my partner this year, has been amazing to work with. We've achieved so much this year, from 2 successful socials to hot chocolates on cold mornings, helping organise great car technology lessons, plus the unforgettable school walk. Like Sir Ed, Sam is one of my role models. She always puts others before herself, shows integrity in everything she does, and has a great sense of humour. Sam, it has been a privilege working with you, and thanks for being a great friend. Thanks to my good mates this year for always having my back and for getting me to where I am today. You are always there for me, and I love having you guys as my. And I'm pretty fortunate to have an amazing group that can work and play together. Thanks to my mum, dad, and family for getting me to where I am today. You are always there for me, and I love having you guys as my #1 support team. As I finish my final job as head boy for 2016, I wish Nico and Jess all the best for leading the school next year. It isn't going to be easy, but it is very rewarding. All the best to the Year 13s as you all go out next year for exciting new adventures. I encourage all of you, Year 9s to parents, to grandparents, to question yourselves and others, am I worthy of?